Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Galio game, which is kind of a different champion than what we normally see. And this is a ranked game with a pre-made team. And as you can see, both teams have a jungler, both teams have a support. Well, at least a clairvoyance. I guess Alistar is not really a support, but someone who can build support at least. And we are going to follow Galio around. And Galio is probably going top lane, because he has teleport. And because he's Galio. Well, I guess he can mid as well. So the enemy is grouping around blue. Their team is not really grouping around blue. They are standing a little bit in a neutral position, not really protecting the jungler. And if the enemy really wanted to, they could have gotten the blue here or the Lee Sin, whatever.
Minions have spawned.
They could have snuck up here without anyone noticing. But it's not going to happen because they were actually at the blue. Awarded the bush where CLG normally wards. So I guess they looked at their games and actually saw that that was a good spot. So it's when you're the purple team it's this spot, and when you're the blue team it's this brush. Don't know exactly why that is. I'm not even sure if it is this way or the other way around, but I think it's to prevent, or to at least see when the enemy team is trying to go for your raids or red. Something like that. May also be just to see if a jungle invasion is coming in, but I'm not actually sure if you're supposed to get this bush when you're in purple or this bush. So I don't know. I know that those are the two spots, and I'm not sure which is which. Anyway, he's up against Irelia, who's a really tough opponent, so that's going to be hard to, well, depends on how good Irelia is, obviously. But it's going to be really hard to win this, because Irelia has so much true damage, and can build very tanky. Doesn't really need any attack damage to do huge amounts of damage. And the jungler coming in from a really strange angle here. I mean, it really doesn't make sense to come in from behind like this. Dude, go jungle. I don't know. Even misses his Q on a stationary target. But yeah, he's not going to tower dive at level 2 anyway, so I don't know. I don't know what he's doing here. Dude, go back. Go jungle. Go do something useful. Their entire jungle is up for grabs still, so all the camps, literally all the camps, are still there. Anyway, Galio now level 4. And yeah, picked 1 in each skill and 2 in Righteous Gust. Not sure which is the one that does the most damage or that is the most useful. I know the shield is kinda useful. This one is kind of the phosphorus bomb from Corki. It's an explosion and AoE damage. And this one actually is an AoE damage in a line, as well as a movement speed buff in the direction where you threw your Righteous Gust. So I'm not sure if the other one has a slow, but yeah. This one has a slow now, so normally the Q is first, I really didn't see which one he took first, but doesn't matter too much versus Irelia. Matters a lot versus the more mobile champions, or the ones that have to run into range. But Irelia has her Q to come in, to get in range, so the movement speed debuff really doesn't mean too much. Of course, it's still useful to prevent people from actually chasing you. But yeah, at level 1, it's not going to happen a whole lot. So Lee Sin finally picking up the red buff. He is now way behind on the enemy jungler. I mean, he has to be, because he's been out of his jungle for like a minute, which doesn't seem like a whole lot, but he was doing that at like the 4-minute mark or the 5-minute mark, and then being 1 minute behind is kind of a big deal. I mean, he was 2 levels behind on Galio, and yeah, that is huge. Galio turned level 4 and he was still level 4 or level 2. So not a lot happening in the top lane. Both of them are playing really passively, and there's no gank coming in, even though it isn't warded. This is really risky, by the way. Standing here all the time, so right near the enemy turret, when the jungler can just come in behind you, that's a really risky thing to do. And the jungler is Gangplank, who has a slow, which means that you can easily get killed. But Gangplank apparently not a very experienced jungler, and yeah, let's watch this team fight. Well, kind of team fight, I guess. And a nice ultimate from our mid laner here. Provided a whole lot of damage and provided enough damage to actually get a kill. So yeah, Gangplank apparently not the most experienced of junglers. I guess he could have come in like 2 minutes in a row, 3 minutes in a row onto this Galio and would have definitely killed him. Because well, the slow, it's not a big slow, but it's enough to allow Aurelia to get in for the stun or for the true damage, and with 2 of them they should easily be able to take out Galio. So Galio starting off here with the Sapphire Crystal and some health potions, which is a nice choice, I think. In general, getting Mana Crystal on casters is pretty good. It's kind of debatable whether you want to go for the crystal, so the extra mana, or the mana regen, because it completely depends on what you want to build. If you want to build into something like the catalyst, then you need the mana crystal, so it's not really a debate. But if you want to go for something else, something like what's it called, the Tear of the Goddess, then it's probably better to go for the mana regen. Although not a whole lot of champions really need the Tear of the Goddess to be useful. It's mainly the Urgot and Gangplank and Ezreal, so the AD champions that require it nowadays. It used to be the standard opener for casters, but for some reason it's not anymore. I don't know. It used to be a really popular item to start with, and then go into the staff, Archangel staff, I think it's called. I'm not sure if I'm messing it up with the Diablo item now, but that's okay. You know the one I mean. I mean, you can only build 2 things from Tear of the Goddess. So it's not like you can misunderstand what I'm saying here. I guess it's the death cap that changed all that. Because death cap is such a huge amount of AP that it's the money you spend on the extra mana from the Tear of the Goddess really is better invested in a death cap. Because all in all, it's a really pricey item, the Archangel Staff. And yeah, by investing that mana into the Rabadon's death cap, that just makes it a whole lot better. So Gangplank coming in here finally, slowing him down, and yeah, he's slowing them down and has no trouble getting out. So I don't know if this Gangplank didn't have his ultimate, but that would have been an excellent way to slow him even more and damage him. Yeah, the jungler is coming in, and wow, another ultimate coming in there, and they get a kill eventually on the jungler. So second kill for the Karthus with his ultimate. Nicely done. And they are going to dive here. There we go. And come on, last, yeah, there we go. Nice tower dive. See, at level, I don't know what he is now, level 7 you can actually do that. But when he was trying to do that at level 2, that was just ridiculous. Oh, yeah, he could have pushed the turret a little more. Should have done some damage here. There is no jungler anywhere near. And Irelia is also dead, so... yeah. Not really sure why he didn't. Well, pretty sure why he didn't, but... he should have done it. In my opinion. Which is a very humble opinion, of course. Because I am not like the best player ever. So I really am trying to farm it up. Not sure what the score is now. It's 87 to 86, so it's even. And yeah, Galio by now has to fire like 2 spells to wipe everything. And yeah, that makes it a lot easier to actually farm this whole minion wave. And I guess we're going to leave them to it for a bit, because nothing is going to happen unless there's a gank coming in. Because both of them have a lot of health, and I really am not building tanky enough. I mean, the Philosopher's Stone is nice, but the Phage, yeah, really should have been either the Heart of Gold or a really tanky item. Because Irelia really doesn't need the extra tank damage. Anyway, as I said, we're going to look at some other lanes. Probably bottom lane is the most interesting. Oh, I guess it's warded there. Not sure, but pretty sure it is. So I haven't played League of Legends in like 3 days now, which kinda sucks, but I haven't had time. And yeah, making a game video like this actually takes me about half the time that it takes me to play a game. Well, depends on how long the game is, of course. But normally I don't play a game if I don't have at least an hour available. Because, well, I've had plenty of games that last an hour or more. So like, I think an hour and 10 minutes is the maximum I've ever had. But an hour long game is not that uncommon, and especially with the champion select and well the whole setting up of Skype and things like that. I need at least an hour available to play a game, and most of the games that are sent to me are well a lot shorter than this. This one is going to be pretty long. It's going to be about 50 minutes. As this is 15, so yeah. I guess it's a pretty long game, so it's going to take me about an hour to make this. And yeah, I could have played the game in that time, but then I wouldn't have a video for today. So I decided to just make a video and not play. Anyway, it's yeah, it's kind of a time constraint at this moment. I'm working long days, and that is okay. But it does mean that my my League of Legends suffers because of that, which kind of sucks. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, he might have been better off using the speed up from his Righteous Gust or whatever it's called. Oh, nicely done. Cards is getting another nice amount of damage in there. And yeah, Galio coming to the rescue here. Oh, they actually had a chance to kill him. Or, well, could have come close to killing him. Again, bush is warded. Jungler is not really lucky today. All the everything is warded where he's standing. So this guy is coming in. Might actually, yeah. Lee Sin's smart enough to actually not stay in the neighborhood of where he was spotted. And Irelia, what's her name? Hang on. Oriana. Sure. Oriana actually just moving back to her lane and not getting anything done. So not a whole lot of pushing going on. They could have pushed this turret a couple of times. The enemy could have pushed this turret a couple of times. Both of them didn't do a whole lot. So only mid turret is gone, which means that Oriana is going to have a harder time dealing with the damage, or well, staying safe basically. But she shouldn't have too much trouble anyway, because she's pretty strong. She can do a whole lot of damage. But then again, cards can do a whole lot of damage too, so yes, that's about equal. But she should be able to get out of most situations, unless she gets ganked, and she can now get ganked from behind because there's no turret here anymore. And Lee Sin is actually not going to do that. Okay. Thought he might be coming in through this route, but he didn't, and apparently it is warded because she moved back before he was actually able to get in range. So Galio is an excellent champion. He's really good, especially because of the ultimate. The rest is kind of, yeah, it's AoE damage and he has a shield. But it's mainly the ultimate that changes everyone to their position and yeah, kind of does quite a lot of damage. So they're going to try to set up a gank here. But it's not actually going to work out in this way. Oh, they're going to the back. Okay, or not. Could have just CV'd that, but okay. I was assuming, since this was pre-made ranked, that they were on Skype, because, well, no reason not to be. But where are we going, Galio? We are going to the bottom lane. Yeah, there are no wards out, so it's not like he could teleport to a ward and then go from there. There's someone there. It's Alistar. Didn't recognize him immediately, but yeah. Yep, and now there's nobody top lane anymore, so they're going to lose their turret here. There we go. So I think it's kind of a mistake to go to bot lane when it's not really necessary and when it doesn't result in an immediate ganking attempt, because now you're sharing the experience with 3 champions and there is no reason to be here. I mean, you're just losing experience in the top lane, and they don't really need the extra pushing power or damage or whatever. Anyway, Karth is cleaning up the top lane now, but it does mean that mid lane is now getting pushed. And yeah, someone, and by someone I actually mean Galio, needs to move here or to top lane to actually defend. Because there is no one here, and now Karth is coming in and is going to clear this up. And after cleaning that up, yeah, he can finally just go do whatever he wants. Yeah, normally he's best if he can just roam the map a little bit. Get some blues, obviously. And yeah, mid turret is being pushed once again by a minion wave. So the enemy warding dragon, they warded dragon. Not sure who took the first one though. Didn't really pay attention to that. But yeah, since I didn't see them moving towards dragon, I'm assuming that it was done in the time that, well, just after he teleported bot, there were 4 of the enemies there, and then all of a sudden only Orianna was still there. So I guess that has something to do with the timing of that dragon. And the enemy gets another turret, just for free. Well, not actually for free, because Galio finally takes out top turrets. The message is gone, by the way, nowadays. If you kill the turret yourself, you no longer get a message of your team has destroyed a turret. Which, it was a kind of a strange message, your team has destroyed the turret when you did it. I don't know why they didn't have the message you have destroyed an enemy turret. But yeah, nowadays you don't hear anything anymore, which is kind of strange when you look at the replays. I mean, when you... it's also kind of strange when you attack it with like 5 people and... yeah, you don't get a message anymore that you actually destroyed the turrets. But yeah, that's okay. I guess they made a choice to get that out of the game. I don't know why. Seemed fine to me. It was a little bit strange that it said your team has destroyed a turret, but Yeah, most tower kills are team effort, so. And this is kind of a 4-on-3, but the enemy is just walking out of it. That's a 4-on-4. I don't know what the other two are. I mean, I see Tristana here. She's not even walking towards the fight, but I'm not sure where the last guy is on the enemy team. Oh, they're all here now. And they apparently are going to push mid. I have no idea why, to be honest. Because they're not going to accomplish anything here with Galio here. Because Galio can just wipe out the whole minion wave all on his own with 2 spells. As you just saw him do. And yeah, same doesn't really go for the enemy. I mean, I really am sure she can do it with her ultimate, but yeah, it's not the best use of your ultimate. It's Alistar really doing a whole lot of nothing there. I mean, that alone was more than he did in that entire exchange. So doing a lot of damage with the ultimate here and getting an easy Alistar kill because he blew his ultimate on something useless. And I really are actually going to be killed, yeah. There we go. Actually getting a double kill here, nicely done. And Orianna might also be killed. No, nobody's going in. They're all pussying out. So at least they're going to get an easy dragon here. Because with 3 of them dead, or 4 of them dead, it is, no, I'm not sure. No, Vayne didn't die. 3 of them dead, it should be an easy, easy dragon, alright. So they get a 1-for-1 trade. Yeah, I guess the Lee Sin could have jumped over the wall with his safeguard or with his Q, but chose to fight the Vayne, even though he has no chance, obviously. Well, I don't know exactly when the stun ended from the I don't know what it's called. It has a weird name. But Vayne has a stun and he got stunned, and I'm pretty sure he could have jumped over the wall after that. But yeah, getting a 1-for-1 trade plus dragon, still pretty good. So Soraka now has a level in the Q, the Starfall, and therefore can start to actually get some minions, although she only has 12, so I guess she didn't get a whole lot from that that wave there. Alistar being really aggressive here, but he's not stealing the blue buff, and he once again uses his ultimate in a situation where he can probably avoid it. And yeah, he is really low and he is going to fall now. But yeah, this gangplank, oh, he flashes over, yeah. Could have used the ultimate. I think it would have been a good choice. And they might pick up, yeah, wow, 2 more kills, nicely done. So they, yeah, the ultimate might have saved them the trouble, might have gotten them the kill on Gangplank. Oh, nice flash. And once again, the ultimate should have been used here, yeah, too late. Too late. But nice fight. Nice fight. It's now 13 to 5, so I guess they are pretty far ahead. Assuming that they didn't get the first dragon, they are a reasonable amount ahead. But if they did get the first dragon, then this game is pretty much over. Because then they will have gotten a whole lot more gold. And it's especially Cartus and Tristana who have, well, not only the nice amounts of minions, but also the nice amount of kills. So Galio 2-0, which is pretty good. 200 minion kills versus the 233 on Irelia. Yeah, all of them are pretty well farmed except for Gangplank. Well, Lee Sin I guess is kind of the same. Yeah. Difference is he has 2 kills and Gangplank has 0. So all in all, it's pretty equal in minion kills, I think. At least I didn't see a whole lot of difference. But yeah, I'm not really paying too much attention to that. There is a big difference in that this guy only has 1 gold item where Soraka has 3. Meaning that she gets 1 gold a second more than the Alistar. And 1 gold a second is a pretty big deal. Because if you play for 30 minutes, that is like 1800 gold. And yeah, 2 ultimates going off there, and oh, Lee Sin getting really low. Again, not jumping to his teammate. And Galio getting the hell out of there, or at least attempting to. But is going to get focus down here, doing what he can, doing some damage, but obviously it's not enough to kill these guys. Does have some nice armor items now, but as Galio, you need magic resist to get ability power. And at the moment has 86 ability power as a bonus, which is cool. So an Oracle's now on Soraka, who's going to get some more gold because of that. And yeah, the 25 gold that you get for killing the wards is really welcome if you just bought an Oracle. Because that is pricey. I mean, 400 gold is quite a lot of money for, well, a support. And yeah, it's probably best not to walk in like that, because they could have just killed him right here. And now they're going to kill this guy. Yeah, he was really too aggressive there, 1v4. That is not a good thing to do. What they should have done is picked off this guy. With the help of Lee Sin, that would have been an easy kill. Anyway, the enemy is now exploiting their Baron buff. I really wish we could see some gold, some amounts of gold, because normally when you have Baron buff you see, or yeah, you see the difference from just before Baron buff to when Baron buff has worn off is way more than the 1500 gold you get from Baron. Because, well, you can see it here, they got 2 turrets, this turret and the one in top lane. They got 1 kill, so all in all that's a whole lot more gold than just the 300 gold a person. That's actually about 650 gold a person. And that is the strength of Baron. It's not even so much that he gives a lot of gold, although that is very welcome when you're behind. And well, also when you're ahead, I guess. But yeah, it's mainly the power difference. You can all of a sudden kill turrets a lot quicker. You can have, well, you can basically do anything because you're so much stronger. So the enemy all have gone back to heal. And that is why they actually can now move out of their base again. So nothing happening in top lane or bottom lane. And yeah, they're just defending the lanes until the time comes that the Baron buff wears off. And once that happens, they can actually go do something again. So as you can see, it is just a little bit of pushing here and there. But yeah, the purple team is just waiting for the Baron buff to dissipate, which now happened. So now they can actually fight again. But yeah, just as it happens, the Soraka gets caught, meaning that, wow, they actually get a kill back for it. But then Cortes dies and Alistar dies. Yeah, there we go. Oh, 2 kills. Wow, Orianna dying as well. And yeah, they're probably going to get this guy. Come on, walk towards him. Oh yeah, right. I forgot that Gangplank was actually on the enemy team. Thought they were just farming here, but yeah, so I really are actually escaping, as well as Galio. Galio has very low health. Did pull off a nice ultimate there. It's a shame that Soraka got killed so early on. She could have saved a lot of, or she could have done a lot of healing and saved. Probably Tristana, gotten an extra kill on Irelia, things like that. So as Soraka, you really want to stay out of the way when the enemy team is coming in. I mean, if you're Sona or Taric, that's all different matter, but Soraka's really weak in HP wise. She's a really strong healer. Still is, even though they nerfed it by 75%. So, yeah. Plus her Q, the magic resistance reduction, is huge in a team fight, or can be huge in a team fight. I mean, Tristana does a lot of magic damage, all of her explosive shots and her ultimates and her rocket jump, all are magic damage. Galio is all magic damage. Lee Sin, I'm pretty sure, has some magic damage, but I'm not actually sure. I would say that most AoE spells are magic damage, but I'm not actually sure if his are. And then of course we have Cortes, and well, the Cortes spells are obviously all magic. That's a strange place to ward. Well, we did get to see the Gangplank, so that is a really strange place to ward. Don't think I've ever seen that one. So once again, kind of waiting for the enemy team to make a move. And there they are. The whole enemy team is there. And yeah, they had no CV. They're I mean, CV goes up now. That's way too late. They should have scouted that bush. And wow, actually getting the vein there. Nicely done. And oh, yeah, everyone is going to get out of here. Yeah, that's a shame. I think he could have gotten an extra kill out of that. But he was too afraid of the Alistar. You know, Alistar really wasn't going to do anything. And this might actually be a problem. Come on, the Q. With the slow. Go. Nope. Nope, not actually going to work out. That's a shame. Yeah, the stun actually cancelling the teleport there. He was trying to teleport out. But yeah, it didn't actually work. So they're apparently not on Skype because otherwise you don't have to dive. So it's now 18 to 17, with Kurt still doing very well. Lee Sin kind of being the bad player in the bunch. And well, in score at least. I mean, yeah, he makes some pretty strange decisions, but... And he's too far forward almost every fight, so... Kinda needs to learn how to fight and where to be in a team fight, or just play another jungler. If you just play Gangplank or Warwick, or well, some other tankier jungler, then you might actually be a better jungler in many ways. Because if that's your playstyle, if you like to be in the front of the fight, then you probably shouldn't be Lee Sin, who is more of a one-on-one champion. And here now he takes 2 Baron shots for nothing, and those kind of little mistakes are pretty much what's costing him his score. Rina using her ultimate there, which would have probably been better used in the next team fight. Oh, he's going to get killed, yep. Doing a lot of damage here as Karthus, but Karthus shouldn't have used his ultimate there. He should have waited with that until everybody was low at the end of the team fight or when he dies. But now everyone is low, but they can just go back to heal if they want to, if they need to. Or in Vayne's case, just heal up with some lifesteal, I'm assuming. Yeah, only has 1 Bloodthirster and the Rhaegar's Lantern. Rhaegar's Lantern really unnecessary, but yeah, okay. Why not? Yeah, I was assuming they had a ward there, so I could have jumped to the Soraka and killed her, but apparently couldn't reach. I think that's what she was doing, that's why she was walking towards the edge. But yeah, another kind of sloppy team fight, resulting in 1 kill or 1 death and the loss of Baron. Which is a shame, but well, that's the way it goes. So we're 45 minutes in now, and yeah, it's still going to last a little longer. So I'm still not sure who's going to win, because they both still have a decent chance. It's 18 to 18 in the scoreline, on champion kills at least. Let's see, about 250 times 3. Yeah, so this time the enemy team is a little bit ahead in, well, actually significantly ahead in minion kills. And since they're equal on champion kills, that means that the enemy team has come back pretty significantly by the last, due to the last Baron, and now they have another one. So I would probably place my money on the enemy team at this moment. And they've been playing like a group pretty well, so they will be on Skype. And yeah, Fame is going to split push here while they kind of pressure the middle tower. They don't really want to take out the middle tower, they just want to do some damage. Not so much on the tower, but just poke on the enemy champions with the Irelia ball and with the Q from Gangplank. And yeah, the main target is this tower, and then this tower. So they did get one turret out of their Baron buff already now. Yeah, because Soraka actually went this way, they might have actually been able to... wow. Nicely done. Getting 2 kills here. This might be a third one. Well, there's still a Guardian Angel up. But yeah, getting 2 kills for 1 turret, which is okay. It's still better to get the 1 turret, but yeah, at least you can push now. You can get the minions and you can gain back some map control. But since there's no Baron up and no Dragon up, it doesn't result in anything more than that. So I would still want the turrets instead of the kills. Because the turrets actually gives you, well, first of all, more money. It gives you, I don't know. Well, I think it's about equal, assuming that there were assisted kills. But since you cannot get Baron or Dragon for it, you cannot really build forward from that. Yeah. That's what they needed. They needed to have something to snowball. So going from 1 kill to, or 2 kills in this case, to Baron would have been excellent, because with Baron you could have actually taken out 1 or 2 turrets. With 1 or 2 turrets plus Baron plus 2 kills, you can actually buy some really nice items to win the next team fight, and so on and so on. Anyway, pushing top. The whole team is a little bit spread out. There's 2 here, 1 here, and 1 up top. And Soraka is in base. Actually has a needlessly large rod now. So going for the AP instead of for support items. I'm not sure if I like that. She got killed pretty easily, which means that it is probably better to get an Age of the Legion or something like that. Although Galio already has that one. Galio has all nice. So Age of the Legion, Frozen Heart and Abyssal Scepter all are very nice aura items. But yeah, I think it would be better on Soraka to just get some more life or armor, magic resist, something like that. Probably would have gone for something a little more tanky. So Dragon is going to be up soon, I'm not sure how soon. But it's not going to take a whole lot longer. Yeah, it's still quite annoying that you cannot see life the health bars. But I'm pretty sure the riot system will actually fix that. Because the riot system, yeah, that actually works with the game, so they can actually fix it so that it actually works. But I'm not sure if it actually can make replays, because they didn't say that. They only said it was observer mode. And observer mode really still doesn't do anything for casting games. It only does something for if you want to host a tournament. Which I might do at some point, but not for now. I mean, now I like that people can just play their own games and then select their best match and send that to me. That's a whole lot better than just commenting on a random match. That took a long time for Aurelia to get back up. But they do get a kill on her, so I guess that's good. Wow. Yeah, so much slow on the enemy team. No, just go for Baron, dudes. You're 1 kill ahead. Just go for it. Yeah, so there's about 30 seconds remaining. And it should have been half done by now. And they have 1 Wriggles, and yeah, that's it. But it seems they're going to have no trouble taking it out. No wards anywhere near, so the enemy team could have stolen it from behind easily. But nothing is happening, so it's okay. So that's another 1500 gold. Did cards actually get it? No, so they should have waited for like 3 more seconds before killing it. Because he was really close to being back alive. Kind of those little things that need to improve a little bit. Because Cartis with Baron buff would have been so strong. And another semi-team fight here. And another... yeah, I don't know where her clairvoyance is. She keeps forgetting to clairvoyance. And then there's a ward here. I don't know why. And the ward here I can understand, although it should have been there much earlier when they saw them coming, and not when the fight was already done. Because obviously the enemy is not going to stay in 2v4. Because even for Irelia that's a little bit ridiculous. Anyway, going towards the 400 minions here for Irelia. And yeah, 300 on Tristana, about 300 on Galio, 350 on Vayne. Wow, huge farm. So by now I guess, wow, that was just huge. Oh, he probably disconnected because he didn't do anything there. Anyway, he would have been dead anyway, even if he disconnected now. Anyway, with Alistar dead, this turret is history, or should be history, especially if Irelia just wastes her ultimate like that. And yeah, there goes the turrets. And just kill them now. Come on guys, just go in, kill them all. A little late on the oranges there with Gangplank. Yeah, 2 more kills for... yeah. Easily, easy. So now they're going to kill this turret, kill the inhibitor, and kill these two because it takes, well, 10 more seconds for Alistar, but Alistar is not going to do anything at 0-7 with 66 million kills and only 1 gold item. So he's completely underfarmed, and yeah, that's why he doesn't have a whole lot of anything. And he built AP instead of going a little bit more of a support builds or tank build, whatever. But nicely played. Yeah, a few mistakes obviously, but yeah, we all make mistakes, and yeah, in the end, good team fighting, saved the day, and oh, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. GG.